It is one of the best fields I believe has ever been assembled for the Woolwich Poultry Gold Cup final. Would you please put your hands together for all contestants and wish them the very best of luck in the final.
Good on you, Kev. Runners on their way. Menagerie Man, Wild Inferno moving down with New South Baz and Talks Cheap, a lead in Pulse, Orphan Point, Suave Fella and Paulie. Over they go. Thank you, Mark. This is a beauty. The Woolwich Poultry Supplies Gold Cup final. It's a Group 2 race, $25,000 to the winner. And a presentation trackside of the winning connections after the running of this event. First line coming in. Menagerie Man, New South Baz, the lead in Pulse and Suave Fella. Second line, Wild Inferno. Talks Cheap, Orphan Point, and on the outside, Paulie. All in, green light going through. The power is on the bunny up to the Woolwich Poultry Supply boxes here at Gosford, set to jump. Off and running, now coming out good towards the inside, Menagerie Man with Wild Inferno getting across from the outside, Orphan Point, Menagerie Man in a bit of striver, and Paulie's race to the lead. Paulie went down the back, Suave Fella got into second place, he's the chaser, and then came getting along the inside, a lead in Pulse, Talks Cheap, a good way back then to New South Baz, Orphan Point, a good way back to Wild Inferno and Menagerie Man, but Suave Fella, the number 10, has raced to the lead. In second place at the moment was Paulie, but home goes Suave Fella, wins the cup over Paulie or Talks Cheap, and then a lead in Pulse, followed by New South Baz, Menagerie Man, Orphan Point, and last of all was Wild Inferno. Number 10, the winner, Suave Fella, by Modern Assassin Jesse Shiraz, owned by Stephen Connor, trained at Sawyers Gully by Eric Castle. Eric had him last week when he ran third in the one of the heats behind a lead in Pulse. His run was very good. He was a second reserve and he got the run going from box 7. He got quickly into second place behind the speedy Paulie. There's a lot of strife at the first turn. Menagerie Man coming across Paulie. Menagerie Man wanted to get off, and this left Paulie with a nice break, but then Suave Fella was the chaser 4 lengths away. Getting into third place out wide was Talks Cheap, and getting along the inside a lead in Pulse. But out of the back straight, Paulie, he was going to have a bit of trouble to hold off Suave Fella. He's moved up and joined it on the turn. And the run down the line, he's been too good for them. 10 and a photo finish. The winner number 10, 10, 4, 8 and 5. 4 has run second, Talks Cheap by Spiril Nikita, Leprechaun, Yap, John Carruthers. And 8, Paulie, Brett Lee, Goodoo Magic, Keith Pedrano. And 4th home number 5, Elite Impulse. They run 30.09, run home time of 12.75. And the official numbers 10, 4, 8 and 5. Now the margin's about to come up. 4.5 lengths, half head between second and third. And we're just waiting on those other sections to come up, but oh gee, you could take nothing away from Suave Fella. Once he got into second place, he just stayed out of trouble around the first turn. He lobbed about probably 4 or 5 lengths behind the Paulie, but he does find the line very strongly. 4.49, 17.34, 10, 4, 8 and 5, 30.09, run home time 12.75. And Paul back in a moment with the totes after race number 8.